What's it been like, 3, 4 years?
8 years, 7 months, and 6 days.
Do you ever wonder why Jane thinks they broke up 3 years ago? Well, that's because Jane was gone for 5 years during the blip after Avengers Infinity War. So if you were to add 5 to her 3 years, that would make it 8 years, which means Thor was actually correct. I'm just surprised why Thor did not immediately go looking for Jane straight after they brought everyone back in the Avengers Endgame. Do you know what John Wick's back tattoo means? Well, in the movie, during the shower scene, we are shown John Wick's back tattoo, which is written in Latin. Well, I don't know how to pronounce the words, but it does translate to "Fortune favors the strong." If you recognize this, that is because it is the same motto that is used by military units all over the world.
Eternity can be a curse.
Do you know why Logan prefers to live alone? Despite the fact that he fears for his enemies to come after his loved ones, he really does it because of the pain of losing everyone he ever loved. Since he has healing powers and really outlives everyone, it is too much pain for him to love people and to just watch them all die in the end. By getting away from everything allows him to not be attached to anyone or anything, and allows him to be able to not feel the pain of loss.
The date carved beneath 6, 10, and 21.
Do you know this is not actually a wooden horse? Most fans believe the horse was actually supposed to be a unicorn, and this is seen when Kay closely inspects the wooden horse, and we can clearly see it looks like the horse had a horn before and now seems to have been broken off. This is just a theory, but it would make a lot of sense since it would be a reference to the unicorn symbol in the original movie Blade Runner 1982. We see another evidence of this when this girl sees the wooden horse on the table. The shadow of the horse looks like a unicorn. Tom Cruise and Jennifer Connelly sail a boat called J/125, which is a very fast 41-foot sailboat. What's insane is that in some really windy scenes in San Francisco Bay, Tom Cruise and Jennifer Connelly actually sailed the boat themselves. They didn't use stunt doubles, which means they did the sailing part for real. Do you know the cartoon that plays on the TV in Wanda 838's living room? Well, the show is called Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. And back in the 1920s, Walt Disney himself came up with the character. But when Universal Pictures took Oswald's rights from him, Disney created Mickey Mouse instead. And Mickey Mouse is very popular to us, but it seems like in Earth 838, Mickey Mouse was never created, so Oswald remained popular on TV. The movie Uncharted is very similar to Indiana Jones movies regarding elements of heist and adventures. In fact, Mark Wahlberg compares it to Indiana Jones and the Thomas Crown Affair. What's crazy is that this is the same reason Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg declined many times to write the screenplay of the movie.